Hello everyone, welcome back to G1 Outdoors. It has been a long while since I last uploaded or made another video. Happy to be back doing it. I know everybody's been kind of busy with the whole COVID thing and everything else. I've been extra busy. I've got to deal with all the COVID stuff and had another baby. So very excited to be a dad again. Got a little boy. He's only about 3 weeks old now, and taking up a lot of time, but a lot of good time. So back out here on the Garrett property today, getting ready to check my game cameras. It has been a long time since I got to check these game cameras. Hopefully they still have battery life on them. And I'm really excited to see what's on the SD cards. Hoping to get back into this as far as putting out more corn, more deer attractant and everything else as the year goes along, and hopefully as this COVID stuff dies down. I hope everybody's being safe out there, trying to be out in the outdoors, but be mindful of the virus and everything else as this goes along. Again, I'm back out here on the Garrett property. It's definitely grown up a good bit. My family's property in North Carolina. Really looking forward to seeing what's on these game cameras. It's probably been 4 months or so since I've checked these game cameras, so we'll see if there's any life left on them since I've been out here last. I've got some extra batteries with me, but I'm sure there's going to be a ton of pictures on these things. So I'm going to get this camera flipped around and we're going to take a look at these game cameras and see where we're at with them. Alright, if you look around, I mean, everything is nice and green. Apple trees are definitely showing a lot on there. Got a few apples on one of these trees over here. We'll see. We got hit with hail pretty bad and had a pretty good frost, so it's all just going to depend on what that looks like. Here's the first camera. Trying to figure out. Looks like our batteries have gone out with this one. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that SD card and we'll get the batteries replaced. Not sure how long that's been out, obviously, because it's been a good while since I was last out here to do this. So I'm going to sit y'all down for a second, get these batteries changed out, and we'll check the next one. Hopefully it's not dead, but we will have to see if it is or isn't, and we'll go from there. Whole bunch. I will say I've been kind of impressed with these ones. They haven't had a whole lot of problems with the batteries dying on them real quick, but they are dying quick enough. Still looking to find some more area to hunt down in South Carolina, which is where I'm living now, and haven't had much of an opportunity to do that either. I think coronavirus has just absolutely messed with everybody's schedule. I don't know if I've mentioned it in any of my other videos, but my full-time job is I work as a paramedic, and of course I stay busy with that, but when you throw a pandemic in on top of that, it's been a lot busier. So having a baby on top of that, it's just kept me running around and not doing a whole lot of the outdoor stuff. Hopefully I'll be getting back into that as time goes along. I really want to, and we'll see what happens. We'll have to see here in a second. I'm going to upload both these SD cards while I'm here. I've got my computer with me in my vehicle, so I'm going to go ahead and get them uploaded and be ready to see where we're at from there. Alright, new batteries. leave that one off and ready to go. Get over here and check out the other one and see where we're at with it. Maybe it's still living, we will see, but no real promises there. Hard to tell if that's going to be the case. Alright, so just had 2 game cameras set up out here, and been very lucky. I haven't had any of them stolen, which is really kind of nice. Now granted, this is private property, it's not public land, so shouldn't worry about that as much, but I have had game cameras stolen off of private property before. This one looks like its battery is out as well. That one has been off the whole time, so that doesn't help me one bit. It's off and there's no card in it, which really makes me think that there's somebody taken my card and turned it off. Well, that's not cool. If that's the case, I would have turned that thing on and left a card in it. So that's a bust. Real disappointment there. I'm gonna walk around the tree line here real quick, and we're gonna take a look and see if I've got any sign. Like I said, it's been a long time since I put anything out as far as corn or anything goes, but never hurts. It's rained here the last couple of days. We'll see what ends up happening as far as if there's any sign here. Not seeing a whole lot of anything. Years past, there's been some deer movement through here. It's not been a ton. I'm trying to see if it picks up, especially putting out attractant, but not seeing anything right now. Well, I'm going to turn this camera around. We're going to upload this SD card. I'll see if I've got another one with me to get this taken care of, to put back in the other one, and we'll go from there. See y'all in a second. That really stinks with the second camera, not having an SD card in it, and it's been turned off, so I don't know what the deal is there. Thought for sure that I'd put a card back in it and turned it on, but hard to say. So we'll see what's going to happen with this one. I'm hoping for a whole lot of pictures. I'm not going to take the time to go through the pictures right now, but I will be doing that later on when I get back to my house. Probably will be this evening, all things considered, with a new baby and all that. So I'm going to get you turned around again, and we're going to take a look at how many pictures show up. Trying to get rid of some of this glare for y'all if I can help it. It's not wanting to work real well for me. That's what I get for having the sun right behind me. Let me take this thing. We're going to go around to the other side of the vehicle, see if I can get this taken care of so I don't have so much glare. I know I'm probably going to see some comments on this video. I know I've got a ton of icons, and that makes a lot of people go crazy, but I have to be able to find stuff, and I hate having to open multiple things to find stuff when I'm looking for it. So I'm going to pull up this card, see what we got. Okay. Wow. Not as many as I would have hoped for, but still got a lot there. $30 total. It's not bad. Again, the battery died on it, so really hard to say exactly how many photos may have been missed. So we'll see. So I got those pulled over. We will take a look at those later tonight, see what we've got on them. Looks like the last one was, man, April 1st is the last one on there, so missed all of May and pretty much all of June as well. So that stinks. But we will see what happens from here out as far as that goes. I'm gonna have to rummage through my bag here in just a second and see if I've got any more SD cards with me. I hope that I do, so I can put them in that other camera, but we will see. I always try to make sure I clear out my SD cards before I put them back in the cameras. Just that way I know that the photos that are showing up on it are new photos versus old photos, and I don't have to deal with having to sort through that. All right, well, I'm gonna turn y'all off for a second. Be back with you in just a second after I look through my bag, see if I've got another SD card, get these cameras back up and rolling. See you later tonight for a review of what's actually on the SD card. All right, today's my lucky day. I actually had an extra SD card with me. I did not pack that on purpose. I guess the good Lord was just looking out for me and helping me remember something I didn't know that I was gonna need. So I'm gonna get both of these cameras set back up. One needed new batteries, one needs an SD card. Again, I really hope that it wasn't somebody taking the SD card out of that camera and cutting it off. One, there's only supposed to be certain people on this property, and two, that's kind of a dick move, really. So here's that first camera. I'm gonna go ahead and get the card put back into it, and we'll see what happens for the rest of the time that it's out here. Hopefully I'll run into some more time where I can get out here, do some of the maintenance that needs to be done, make sure my ladder stand is still good, set up another stand, get some trimming done, get ready for deer season. Yeah, I know it's only June, but it's worth doing, making sure that I know that I've got stands in the right place and trying to set up for a successful year. So here's that other camera. Get this SD card put into it and see what we can do from there. Hopefully, again, nobody stole anything out of this and it was just my own stupidity for not turning it on and not putting a card back in it. So that's what I'm hoping for. We'll know for sure the next time I come out and check it if there's no SD card in it again and it's turned off, that somebody was screwing my stuff. So hopefully that's not the case. Don't want to have to get up with anybody and figure out all that mess. So I'm gonna head back to the house. I'll catch y'all later on this evening as I go through those pictures off of that one SD card. Only got 30 to look through, so fingers crossed. Hopefully there's some deer on there. I'm sure there's gonna be raccoons and I'm sure there's gonna be coyotes, but we'll hopefully see some deer on there and maybe some promising things for this coming year. Pick y'all up later at the house. Hey y'all, made it back to the house. It's actually a couple of days later. It's been kind of crazy. It's always that way, I guess, when you have a almost 5-year-old and not even a 4-week-old quite just yet. So trying to get this video wrapped up. I was able to upload the photos off of the one game camera that was still functioning. Still not sure what's going on with that other one. It was really odd to have it turned off and no SD card. I have yet to find another SD card. I had 3 SD cards previously, and I was able to find that one in my bag, so I'm still down one, which is really odd. I feel certain that I may have forgot to turn it on. That'd be something I would do, but not put an SD card in it or take it out and not pull one back. That's not a normal thing for me. So just very odd with that. I'll have to keep an eye on that in the future. With the camera that was working, I was able to pull a number of pictures off of it. It was 25 total pictures ranging from March 4th to April 1st, and apparently April 1st is when the batteries died on that. With the 25 pictures that I pulled, I've got three that I've got a group of deer in. The last one is, the last one's just of a couple of the folks who work in the orchard driving around on a tractor, but I'll make sure to throw those pictures up here in this video. You should be able to see them right over in here, or I'll just go ahead and put them throughout the whole screen. So just gonna have to go back, put out some more deer corn, see what we got over on that property. This may be the last season that I'm gonna have a chance to hunt this property. My family's not selling it or anything like that, but my dad is looking to try to expand the orchard some more. So that little clearing that I've got that really allows me to kind of hunt that back corner may go away. Doesn't make it impossible to hunt that property, but does make it a lot more difficult. So I'll have to definitely do some more scouting. Looking forward to hopefully getting out some more with coronavirus kind of seeming like it stabilizes. I don't know, we're back into what they're saying is a surge again, so it's kind of hard to say what this thing's going to do, but hopefully September, October, it will not be that big of a concern for us. I know everybody else is probably having a hard time getting out with everything going on. If you can, hopefully you're doing so and having fun and being safe with it. Until next time, this is Glenn with G1 Outdoors. Hope you're having a fun, safe time in the outdoors. Always get out there and have fun. We'll catch you on the next one.